And welcome.
Hello and welcome to Rawk Radio, episode 29. This is NPR, your host, followed by our co-host,
John.
as always.
Welcome.
And we got a great guest on today. Haven't seen him in a minute. Someone who's been just playing for quite a good amount of time here in the DIY shop. Met him up at the good old Moe's Tavern.
Shout out to
the
Moe's.
Prismatics. Yeah, man. Saw you take stage back then, man. Doing open mic nights. Great shit, man. Yeah. Without further ado, Taj McCoy.
Thank you.
Man, he's here.
Who else do we have?
This is my producer, Chaz Alexander, basically the guy behind.
Yes,
my
sir.
sound.
Yes, sir.
Dude.
Yes, sir.
The magic.
Magic
Been
stuff, man.
6 years here.
6 years?
Six?
No
Longer than that,
kidding,
Yeah, 6
man.
years. Yeah,
longer than
6
that.
years.
Like 8.
2000. What? It was about 2015, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah, it was 2015.
So 7 years, actually.
Damn.
Man, and so have you been
Seven.
producing
How'd you guys
that
meet?
long?
So,
Two questions.
yeah, we basically work at this this well-known super center store that everybody loves called Walmart.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wally's.
We were just talking about Wally's.
So yeah, we were. I was put on a project in the back room after like my first year of being there because I was like the best guy on the floor
Sweet.
as far as like stocking. So like, okay, he's the guy for the job. They put me on this project to fix up the entire back room's inventory. They put me on it by myself.
He's got this. Go on, man. Yeah. He's our best guy. Yeah.
Hey, it gave me a lot of time to myself, and I was just slacking off. I was like, hey, I just need to get this check and get up out of here. But anyways, down the line, like, they put me on the earlier shifts, and that's when this guy was working, and I think it's like one day I'm just hearing like this guy making like funny voices and shit like behind me. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, yo, I'm just over here just trying to get this job done so I can get up out of here. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, okay, cool. Let me get down. I'll go around the little bend thingy and I see him. He's just cracking jokes, being his old funny self and shit. I'm just looking at him like, hey, like he just needs to learn how to shut the fuck up.
Get back to work, man.
But yeah, I'm so a couple of days later, he sees me working. He introduces himself to me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm Chaz.
Oh, so sweet.
I'm already antisocial, so I'm not really trying to talk to him. I'm just trying to get the job done. But Taj's personality basically brought like me out of me. Like before I knew it, I was just sitting there having a whole conversation, and like the whole half of my shift passed just talking to him about music and shit. And like when it was his time to leave, like I told him that my sister worked there too, and he was like, where at? And I was like, here in the back room actually, my sister Annalyn. And he's like, what? Like, because she was there 2 years before me, and
She was there as long as I was, man, and I known Annalyn. I was talking to Annalyn every damn day, and she knew I did music. She came to the damn open mics where I was over here rapping over Drake beats and shit, and she's
throw your name in.
yo, and it was crazy because just to piggyback off of the story is that how it happened is I'm over here, working by his sister, and just randomly, she just is like, hey Thomas, I have a brother that produces. And he's actually really good. And I turn and I look at her, and I'm like, how come you ain't tell me this before, Annalyn?
2 years of stocking water bottles.
All this time I'm putting in at Wally's.
Oh my God, man. And then ever since like me and this kid met, man, it's been crazy because I've bumped into so many other producers prior to him that they weren't versatile like he was. They weren't willing to, I guess, compromise for the artist. One of my friends, and I'm not going to say his name, but he's one of my guys. He was only really good at epic beats. You get what I'm saying?
Right, yeah, those bangers.
Yeah, and it was like when I
sometimes
asked
you
him
just
to,
want a chill song, right?
Yeah. When I asked him to do like a slow, slow it down, chill out. Couldn't do it, man. He couldn't do it to save his life. But
Everything came out loud.
Dude,
Yeah.
our first time working, I gave this man a task that, now that I think about it, I probably wouldn't even ask anybody to do this.
It's
But
quite absurd.
I asked him to remake "Rock with You" by Michael Jackson. He gave it his best whack. Me and him both sat there and created the beat, and it's actually still not like a bad track compared to what we have now. It's probably never going to see the light of day, but you know, just the fact that me and him sat down and it was like hearing his sound, you know, how long and how hard he did work at it. You get what I'm saying? It matched my degree of talent, my degree of hustle too. So
Yeah,
thing-
reciprocated.
Yeah, it took it took till 21.
right
You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Also
But
collaborated, right?
Yeah.
Took what you're saying and try to work
Yep.
with it. You know, that's important out of a producer. I feel you, man. Yeah.
Yep.
That's a great story, man. So that's all.
Yeah.
That's 6 years back. That's when it all started, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
6 years
Man.
back.
Ever since then,
So-
you know, he's had like we've been through it's just all of us. I mean, both of us. We both shared like a lot of our pain with each other and shit, and
Yeah.
that really like bonded us together.
Yeah.
Like this is my brother right here. Like
Yeah.
like I really like love this kid because it's just
Yeah, man.
because of the fact that he's just able to bring like
Yeah.
my personality out of me when nobody is really even willing to do that. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, you talk to people, you know, you get to know them. It is what it is, but nobody really share their true self with you
For
and
sure,
make it comfortable
bro.
for you to do
Yeah.
the same as well.
Yep.
Bring
But,
tying it into the music here for the listeners. I just think a good place to start. Hit me up. Just drop that, right?
Yep.
Fresh, super fresh.
Thank you.
Thanks.
How long? When was that something you guys had? We were working on for a minute, or
Oh,
something
man.
that just
Yeah.
came together? Or take
2 years
take us
ago.
through that.
Yep, 2
Oh
years
wow!
ago.
Yeah, man. 2 years ago. Man, that was actually the start of like the musical groove that me and him actually started to
Exactly.
hit.
Yeah.
So I'd say it was about like 2 years ago, man. It was summertime. Shy. This dude, he's just hacking and making beats almost
Yeah.
every single day, man. And it's like, you know, I came over. And I just wrote it. You know, I wrote the explicit version, and then I had to make the clean version a little later. But I just wrote it, and he liked it, and we were just like, all right, well, let's do it. And we just been trying to perfect it, man, for the past 2 years. So
Put
that's
the
why
love
it's
in,
Damn,
yeah.
bro.
Yep.
So how much goodies are you
Patience.
do you guys have in store?
Boy.
It's like damn, because
Oh,
that's
man.
like a minute.
one's
Counting the
been
one that we
like-
did last
yeah.
night.
Basically.
Oh, man.
I'm excited, man, because I'm
excited,
always
excited,
looking on
excited.
Spotify, like see if you're dropping anything else.
yeah.
I know that when did you drop Triangle?
Oh,
That was-
Bermuda Pyramid. Oh, man, that was last year around this time. It was
That's right.
on my brother's birthday, 2020.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah, man. It's actually kind of funny because if I could recall, man, the Bermuda Triangle, man, the first ever lost traveler or person that traveled to the
Yeah.
Bermuda Pyramid was actually on September 17th, I believe, 1940 something.
Was
I
it
can't
in a
remember.
plane, a boat?
It was
What?
like a plane. I
A
believe.
plane, yeah.
Yep.
dude, no way,
Yep.
bro.
And it was that. I just thought that was crazy, and I'm like, all right, well, Bermuda Pyramid.
Yeah.
It's like either it's real or it's not real. So
Yeah,
tell
it
me the
must be,
truth.
man.
So smooth. Yeah.
You know.
Shit goes down there. With
But yeah, man. We just have a lot of fire. We have a lot of heat. We've just been really creating lately, and it's like levels up. Personally, he was talking about like a brotherhood. I like to compare me and him to Batman and Superman. Me being Superman, him being Batman. And it's a reason why I say that is because Superman was born with his talent, with his ability. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's something that I am. Like I'm just talented. Batman, you know, also just as great as Superman. You get what I'm saying? He has a lab. He has to actually put in the work. You
He's
get
got
what
the
I'm saying?
gadgets. He's
Behind
got-
the
yeah.
scenes. You get what I'm saying? So with Chaz being on the boards and with my like God-given talent and ability, you get what I'm saying? Superman and Batman, man. Kent and Wayne.
Yeah, Ken Wayne.
Yeah.
Shit's unstoppable.
I would say I agree with all of that, like 98%. Only because a lot of people like to shit on Batman.
Hey,
But
man,
Batman, but that's the
my
thing. They don't know the
favorite.
truth, though. They don't know the truth about Batman, and that Batman has a failsafe for anything.
Yeah.
And that he's not, like, Batman's not, like, the weakest superhero. Like, he's just not. And the fact that he's human makes him even better. You get what I'm saying?
Solid.
I mean, I'm just being real. Like,
That's why he's my favorite.
yeah, Batman's
Yeah,
badass, bro.
Batman's
like,
my
you
favorite
can't-
as well.
You can't sleep on Batman.
Yeah, man.
Like, for
When
real.
he was like, Ken Wayne, you gonna be Wayne? I was like, yes.
Yeah, I get behind this.
Yeah.
So you guys have been cooking. You guys got some stuff. You got any plans yet for the rollout, or are you kind of just gonna
Man.
keep everyone guessing, keep
You know
everyone on their
what?
toes?
I think a little bit of both. I could say this right now. We will be dropping like singles, and what will come after the what will come after those singles, you know. I don't know, but you guys don't know, but we know.
Yeah,
so
we know.
we'll give you guys a little bit of the ladder, so you can climb up with us, and then once we drop it, we drop it. What we have, when we have it, we have it. You know. You
You
guys will
heard it
see-
here,
you guys will see the top.
ladies, gentlemen, everyone. If you haven't yet, link below, click it. It's Taj's music. You can check it out right there. But he's, can't wait to see what comes first with the singles and just keep us guessing, you know. But we're ready, dude.
Yeah.
All of us here at Rawk Radio are ready.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, so it's been a minute since that open
Yes.
mic. Yeah, that open mic we met at, right?
Yeah.
Have you been to Moe's since?
Dude, nah,
No?
man.
Neither have we. Have
Man.
you been to Moe's?
Corona, dude. Corona jacked up.
Yeah, we thought they closed down for a minute, but it sounds like they're still going, right?
Oh, man.
Maybe
We don't
should
know.
We should try to schedule.
Yeah,
a
we should try to
show.
do open
Yeah.
mic there.
Yeah, an open mic. There
Maybe.
you go.
But where's the Prismatics at? You guys
All right.
jam in?
Man, we
Because you guys were supposed to play, The Wire, right?
Yeah, we were supposed to do the
Yeah,
Wire, man,
dude,
but-
that was like
Yeah,
ready
man.
to go.
Yeah, man. But then
Did that go through?
man, it fell through. That's what happened. And that's only because Corona hit. And
Bringing it back to Corona, man.
Yeah,
Whew.
dude. Corona basically, basically tore, kind of made us fall apart a little bit.
Yeah.
So around that time, the bassist, was kind of like, nah, man, we probably shouldn't do the show. You know what I'm saying? I was at work, tired, didn't sleep, but I just wanted to do it. I told them, look,
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm like, I want to do the show. I don't care if I'm tired. You get what I'm saying? I just want to
Get it
do it
done.
Yeah, yeah,
because this is a new experience for me. I don't know about you guys, but for me, you get what I'm saying? And I just think people are there, and then the openers. I mean, not the openers. The headliners, had people there waiting.
For sure.
But initially, they voted for us not to do it, just to be safe for Corona. Which is fine. It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I believe after that we did the second round of Battle of the Bands,
That's right.
and
You guys
we went up-
crushed it.
Man, nah, dude, we really didn't. And I'm just gonna be honest with you, because the damn joke that we said at the beginning was just not smart. And me being the front man, and me, being the lead, basically the front man and the leader of the group on stage for sure. I just should have made an executive decision and not said the shit that I said. It was a horrible decision. It was a horrible joke.
Damn.
Because it had something to do with Corona. Like, we
Oh.
got
Oh,
up there, and
yeah.
we had masks on and shit, like it was a joke.
Do you remember
man.
the comedian that used to do the stand-up before the shows? What was his name?
The
Anyhow.
host, the MC.
Yeah.
I forgot his name too, but he was pretty cool, man.
Yeah,
He
I
wasn't
mean, it's
happy
just
with the joke.
Yeah. Dude,
Well-
I could look at, man, look,
That's
I've been
awkward.
doing this so long
No
that
regret.
you could tell if the crowd likes you or not, just looking at it.
no, true.
Like,
yeah.
me getting up there saying, hey, you guys, this is Prismatics, and we just came back from our tour from China,
Oh.
and yeah, coronavirus, some shit. I said some stupid ass shit. It was not my idea. I just said it because the group was like, yeah, we should say it.
That'd be funny. Yeah.
And I'm just like, all right, fine. Group, I'm back. All right, we're a group, we're a team.
Yeah.
I should have said, fuck that shit.
But how was the
No.
performance after that?
Man,
Vibes off?
Yeah, the
that
vibe
sounds
was
good.
off, and
Right.
the vibe was off only because, I'm going to be honest with you. Like, we did not, for that second round, we did not go into it like it was the first round.
Yeah.
First round, we went into it no games. We went into it just like no games. We finna go in there and crush it. Second round, we got lazy. We were talking about how these guys shouldn't have even showed up. We're gonna kill these guys.
Yeah.
And man, those dudes were fucking badass. Every single last one of them brought it, bro. And it's like we went on stage, and I was like, I got off stage like, man, we didn't even do our best shit. They did. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you can't sit here when it's for a competition. And I should have told them and tried to talk this into them that day. And I hate that I didn't, or that I didn't try to. But literally that weekend before, I was in Detroit judging a competition.
Oh,
The
yeah,
person
you're
that
fresh.
won was the person that came with their best shit. The people that went up there at a competition trying some shit out that they didn't even know was going to work
Right,
wasn't
right,
smart.
right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's a risk. I mean, go ahead, take the risk, but
Yeah.
you have to truly believe in that risk. They did.
Right. Yeah.
But the people that got up there and did what they did and they knew what worked,
That's who.
who won. And they won money. They won what?
Yeah.
Like, I believe $1,500, man.
Shit.
You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I had to help judge that. That was a very hard competition to judge. I do want to come back. Shout out to Queen Mache in Detroit for that. But we didn't do that.
Yeah.
You know, some people walked, and I mean like my group, we walked in. I always have a humble mentality because I don't ever, go anywhere and think like somebody ain't got this just because it looks like it.
Damn.
I've had
Hey, man.
look,
Damn,
I've had
yeah.
people look at me and do the same shit. And they don't know what the fuck I'm finna do. But people probably think I'm weak. They probably think I suck. They don't know anything until I open up my mouth and I give them a show.
Oh,
You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Yep.
But that's why I don't judge, especially at a battle of the bands. I'm like, they made it to the
Right.
second round for a reason.
They
I'm
got
like,
something.
Yeah.
on there,
yeah, and that's why I didn't understand why we walked in it so lackadaisic. I didn't. I took it seriously. I practice. I always do it, But some of the members were like, oh, man, we got this. And we went up there and we didn't get it. We didn't. We didn't make it to the third round. You get what I'm saying? And we had to sit down and recollect and talk about
Yeah.
that. And
It's a good process, though. It's got to happen. You got to humble yourself. When's the last time you performed? Has there been anything?
with
you know,
Prismatics,
Or
man.
even just in general.
Just
Is there
everything,
anything
man.
you got
Actually,
going on? Yeah.
Ooh, man.
Yeah, it was like 2 days ago, right?
Yeah,
Hell
I'd
yeah,
say
man.
about like 2, maybe 3 days ago, I performed at this spot called the Platform. And it was
Yeah,
an
man.
open, it was literally an open mic. But the host of the open mic told me, man, that he wanted me to throw a 10-minute feature set, basically the next time that they have it. So
Dude,
I believe
nice.
next week will be next week Thursday? Yeah, next week Thursday will be the day that we.
Chaz, you back him up? You go with them?
Yeah, I go
yeah,
with
Hell
them.
dude.
yeah.
man.
Where's this place?
Yeah, dude.
What was it?
Man, it was 63rd, 2500,
Okay.
63rd.
It's called,
yeah, over
what's
by
it called?
Summit.
again?
It's the platform.
The Platform. All right.
It's called the Platform. It's like a little clothing shop, but it's I'm gonna have a feature set there, man.
Dude, that's solid.
Fuck yeah, man. That's awesome.
We recently. I also had something at this other open mic called So Well, and it was in Hyde Park. It was for a smaller audience, but it was still pretty cool and intimate. But
Sometimes that's the best. Sometimes
yeah,
that's the best.
Oh,
Yeah, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I was expecting for a shit ton of people to be there. For some reason, it was a very small room.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was only almost less than a handful of people actually, and actually made it more intimate,
Yeah.
especially with the songs that we chose to perform that night.
Yeah, playing off the crowd.
The reception was really good as compared to like a bigger setting where everybody's like focused on talking to another person or
Yeah.
getting back home or whatever the case may be. But yeah, it was a small intimate setting that like everybody there loved the performance. Actually, even I felt it. Because of the fact that it was like so intimate.
So personally, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that's one thing that I feel like a lot of people who are looking for venues, don't be afraid of the small settings because it could work. It could go in your favor pretty much.
Oh yeah, you get even just like a closer bond with the fans and shit, right?
Yeah,
whoever's
for sure.
listening,
Yeah.
whoever's paying attention, and shit. Yeah.
So for the listeners, can you give us a prediction or a hint as to when the next single will be dropping?
I mean, I'd say within the next 3 weeks.
Oh hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
Actually,
yeah.
It's all right.
It's
All right.
like-
It's not just gonna be. It's gonna be 2 songs actually. And these are from the vault. You know.
Cool.
But you know, these should have already came out. You know.
Solid.
Been waiting. They've
Excited.
been waiting to get
Yeah.
out. So then, so everyone should follow and get the alert
dude,
for
absolutely.
Taj's Spotify.
Please.
What
Please.
else are you on? Spotify.
I'm on
Everything.
Spotify, Apple Music,
Yep.
Deezer, iHeartRadio, Tidal. Oh man, I'm on everything.
Insta.
YouTube Music,
Apple Music,
Insta,
YouTube.
yeah, TikTok,
Facebook.
Facebook,
all that,
MySpace.
yeah.
TikTok, too.
Yeah, actually I do have an active MySpace, man.
Dude, hell
I
yeah.
guess it might come back.
Well,
man.
I'm super
Yeah.
looking forward to it, as everyone here at Rawk Radio is, man. It's going to be badass. And thank you so much. I know you are a busy dude, writing,
Oh, yeah, you know it, man.
performing, writing. You got Taj going and all the Prismatics. You also been acting.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
Yep.
Busy dude.
Yep.
And thank you for coming as well, Chaz.
No
up onto
problem.
the-
No problem at
This
all,
is
man.
good stuff. But yeah, please, everyone, go check out Taj McCoy. All the links below. Got some new music coming your way. And right about this time, we'll break away and mash something up, and then we'll do a roundup.
All right,
Sounds good.
let's do it.
Peace.
I see everybody tuning in. Yeah. Thank you for the love and appreciation. This is out everywhere. This is called Hit Me Up. Hey. Yeah. Well, alright. Yeah.
Sometimes you be needing a blessing. Well, let me give it to you all the time, double time, overtime. Yeah, give it to you all the time, double time, overtime. Yeah, whatever you need, I got it. I've been around, but never been alive. But my own way made it to the top still. The way we pop them wanna make these pieces pop pills. You need affection, I'm least affected. The type to give you love, I'm least suspected. Cause I always keep my shit locked till they vibe with me. Cause your shit's not fair. They just wanna run you up. Just wanna fuck your mind up. And sometimes you must remind them. Don't lose your head. Pick me up, but I'll be on my way. Come with me when you need a place to stay. Stop chilling with the niggas from around the way. Wasting time and attention, that's a lot to pay. Sometimes, I know you be stressing. Sometimes you be needing a blessing. But let me give it to you all the time, double time, overtime. Yeah, give it to you all the time, double time, overtime. Yeah. Listen to the sound of the
Thank you. I appreciate it. Much love for everybody that showed up. That's here right now. Check this out. We still practicing. But I'm glad you guys are getting this experience, though. I'm glad y'all are here. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, see I'm a mover, you're a shaker. Let's get together, make this paper. I know that it hurts, yeah, they all let it know. So why you looking? Oh, let's give them a show. I buy the bar, shots is on me. I know they bad, kicking up the dream. Got security, put them in the street. On no energy, feeling like a sweet. We live with so much precision, get so much attention, yeah. Money make decisions, it can be expensive. In this instance, we don't care. Cause once you level up, it's coming for some type of way. Hey. Once you level up, you don't care what anybody say. Oh, between the money and the bitches, it's kinda hard to concentrate. Yeah, oh, living my best life, everything feeling great. Yeah. I'm at the top of my game right now. Don't know the speed, but I can't slow down. Can't go down with the script that I found. Sitting at the top and not come around. I'm at the top of my game right now. Don't know the speed, but I can't slow down. Can't go down with the script that I found. Sitting at the top and not fuck around. Watch it. Oh, watch this. Yeah. A plot twist. Yeah. I've been on the way 30 days, sounds 12. Only took 5 off at the same myself. Found my destination using only bread trails. I focus on the dream, getting careful, never lost now. Got the heart of a savage, no one habits. That was hope for traffic, it could have been tragic. I needed the motion, shit to my ocean. My compass was broken, I said where I was going. Rather know the door, rather get the wish. Rather put on for my homies and spend it on the wish. Rather put on for my homies and spend it on the bitch. Rather put on for my homies and spend it on time, better not fuck around. I'm at the top of my game right now. Don't go to sleep, but I can't slow down. Can't go down with the script that I found. Sitting at the time, better not fuck around.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that was skippy for some strange reason. Let's do we probably do Hit Me Up. Yeah, we'll probably have to Hit Me Up. Yeah, alright,
Hit me up, and I'll be on the way. Come with me when you need a place to stay. Stop chilling with them from around the way. Wasting time and attention, that's a lot. Yeah. Told her hit me up, ooh, what you thought it was, hit me up and I'll be on the way, come with me when you need a place to stay, stop chilling with the niggas from around the way, wasting time and attention, that's a lot to pay, sometimes, I know you be stressing, and sometimes you be needing a blessing. Well, let me give it to you all the time, double time, overtime. Yeah, give it to you all the time, double time, overtime. Yeah, whatever you need, I got. I've been around, but never been alive. In my own way, made it to the top. They fight with me cause you're just not fair. They just wanna line you up, just wanna fuck your mind up. And sometimes you must remind them, don't lose your head, hey, yeah. And I'll be on the way. Come with me when you need a place to stay. Stop chilling with the niggas from around the way. Wasting time, yeah. I know you be stressing. And sometimes you be needing a blessing. Let me give it to you all the time, over time, yeah. Give it to you all the time, double time, over time, yeah, whoa, yeah,
Hello and welcome to Rawk Radio, episode 29. This is the roundup. We just were cooking it up. We got Taj McCoy
We had
in
trouble.
the house.
We had trouble
Finally,
turning
happy
Taj
birthday
off,
to
right?
Taj.
He just kept going
He,
and going. You know.
he was killing it, man.
Yeah.
We just, Chaz.
Yeah, it was fun, man. I
You just
loved
got
it.
behind there, man.
Yeah, I really
Started
loved
going.
It.
Yeah,
It
that
fun.
was good stuff.
How was it to have a co-producer? too?
That was
Someone
great.
else bring
This
something
is
to
the
table?
first time,
Brought
yeah,
a bunch
that we
of
had a
knowledge
co-producer,
and
which was
expertise.
huge, man.
It's my first
Because
time.
it, you know, you see now I was a spaz, like trying, I could barely even figure it out.
Kind
So I
of
was
threw
like,
you guys on the
it's
spot,
like-
but you guys
Yeah.
helped us hold this.
We took care of it though.
that was smooth. Yeah, that Hit Me Up song, dude, I love it, bro.
Thank you.
It's
You have a
incredible.
great singing
It's
voice too.
Yeah,
I
It's like-
appreciate that.
Really good.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Dude, I don't know, man. My father just gave me a microphone when I was like 2 years old, man.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that the secret? Just start him young? Give him the tools. Let him
I would
look around.
say, yeah, literally. That's literally what he did. He literally just gave me a microphone. He knew I really liked Michael Jackson. He knew I really liked Usher, Maxwell, Joe.
Damn.
And he just let me sing those songs. And
Let
then,
you explore.
That's so
That's
badass.
so badass. He opened the store. He bought me my first beat machine. I believe I made the first mixtapes. I know 50 Cent has coined it, but I believe I made the first mixtapes because I was producing and making my own tapes, literally recording on A side, B side, all that.
How far back was that?
Man, I was back in like 5th grade, man. I was back in like
Wow.
2000.
You were already
2003.
mixing, mastering, and recording yourself
I
by
wasn't
5th
mixing
grade.
and mastering, man. I was
Mashing,
just
more like mashing buttons,
and
hitting
rapping
things,
over,
recording,
rapping
yeah.
and singing over my own beats that I was making, man.
But
Oh, yeah.
still, that began that started the process.
Oh, yeah.
That that's
Oh, yeah.
way ahead. Like most people don't.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They're like a lot of the people, because we love talking to the guests about why they make music, where it came from, also what age they get started around, and usually on the average it's usually late teens,
Yep.
Yeah, it was
some
13.
to
It was 13.
20s,
Yeah, 13.
Yep.
But that's
13, 12
phenomenal,
for
bro.
me.
To
Yeah.
start singing at 2 years old and just be
At least
that's
be
a great
exposed
story.
to
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
and
it really comes straight too.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Yeah, man, it's really, man, it was really on my father, man. My dad, he he played the drums. My uncle played the guitar, and my grandmother, sung. I've never heard my grandmother sing before, but it's crazy. Whenever I sing, it's like I hear her voice through my voice. You know?
Damn.
That's awesome.
So yeah, man, I've really just been doing this for a very, very long time, man. And I took a break actually when I went to high school. So yeah,
That's probably the
I actually
best,
I took 4 years off, but I stayed in
When everyone was doing
When it was
right?
cool.
When it was
when everybody was getting So if I would have,
I never asked you how old were you when you stopped?
13.
Wow.
Ah,
So you put it
hey,
on when I
dude,
picked it up.
Yeah, literally.
That's crazy.
And that's when everybody picked
That's
it up.
probably
and was
right
just
when
doing it.
MySpace came out and people were throwing their tracks up on there,
Yep.
left and
man.
right.
That's literally when I stopped. But that
That's
was
so
the thing.
funny.
I was burnt out from too. Like my father was, and this is the thing. Like believe it or not, back then as a kid, you don't see why your parents are sometimes kind of hard on you. You get what I'm saying?
Push you in
It's
ways,
literally
yeah.
just to get you like prepared for when you have to do what you have to do when you get there. My father was making me sing every day. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's what a lot of
discipline. He taught you that discipline. Yeah.
Yo, that's what a lot of like friends and even people that see me as competition, they don't know that. They don't understand that, and that I had to sacrifice some of my childhood for that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I loved it. You get what I'm saying? Especially the fun parts of it, like learning new songs, singing the favorite songs, singing Michael Jackson, and rapping and stuff, doing all that. All that was all that made me like fall in love with it. But I got burnt out the older I got because it was like, man, I'm just doing this. I'm missing out, man. I'm not out here playing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm doing music and nothing's, and that's how I felt and that's what I thought. And I remember, telling my mom, like, look, I don't want to do music anymore, man. And it was probably, I hate to say it, it was probably one of the biggest mistakes I ever made in my life. But in a nutshell, it was still, a good time for me to take a break because I put in so many years prior to.
It's part of the
to
journey.
perfecting it. And so now it's like, all right, I remember I graduated from high school. I was getting high with my friends in my car. We were playing beats. I was freestyling over it. And I was like, well, damn, look, it appears I still have it, huh?
Yeah.
So that's where, I just got right back into it. And then at that time, it was 2011, I was listening to Nipsey Hussle very heavy.
Nice.
And if it wasn't for Nipsey Hussle's The Marathon Continues mixtape and the Tommy Guns track, and if you go on YouTube and you type in Taj McCoy, Fly Day, you will find a song from about...
It's found now.
Oh, link below.
Too late.
Not
Rawk
link
Radio
below.
episode 29.
Yo,
You heard it here.
you will find the Fossil, man. Basically,
Damn.
one of the first songs I ever recorded, and I recorded it at Complex 2010. And I literally, the first song I ever recorded, straight through one time, one take, went through the whole song, no mess
Dang.
up. I just had to go back over it and double it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But I was so hyped, I was so thirsty for the studio that nothing was going to. I only had 2 hours, and I'm like, I'm gonna make. I'm going to
Get
make
my money worth.
Yo, and I went up in there and I didn't fuck around, and I just found my love for music. It was, man. It's been people that I was around that was really doing this, and they fell off. They stopped, and I kept going even when I felt like it wasn't gonna go anywhere. It wasn't gonna do anything.
Damn.
But
Yeah,
I
you had
just
enough
stayed with it.
passion
That's an
to
important
keep
track,
going,
too,
man.
yeah.
And that's
Light
huge.
the fire again, yeah, man.
That is huge.
Yeah. It's all part of the journey, man. It's an amazing story.
Yeah, that is an incredible story.
Thank you.
That's like
Yep.
that's very cool that you even had that time in high school, like not knowing it, but stepping away and like probably kind of having that time to almost
almost
take
like-
in,
right,
like
mature.
what you had been
Yeah.
through,
Yep.
and like even those years. It seems like it paid off, honestly.
Yeah.
So badass.
It did.
That's-
It did pay off, and it's continuing to pay off.
Yeah. And sometimes you need that break. Even like the hustle is good, but occasionally you do need to step away. It's tough.
Well,
but
shit, you need something to write about, right? You need some life experiences, right? You can't,
yeah.
But
Please don't stop.
oh man, no,
Don't
man.
ever
It's not
stop.
stopping now. I won't let them stop, honestly.
Not with this guy behind
Yeah.
him, right?
Not let him stop.
Yeah, man, the stopping days have stopped.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Those are over.
Man, but
Goodbye.
man, just looking back though at that time, man, I was still like in love with music, man. I just wasn't really creating and practicing it as much, I did stop completely. Like I wasn't out here meeting with people. The craziest thing is that I went to school with, I don't know if you guys know who Smoke Ono is, but he's a producer, man. He produced for Chance the Rapper and all that. I went
Yeah,
to school
man.
And
with
you were
all those
there,
kids,
huh?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And oh yeah, another fun fact. Chance the Rapper grew up literally like 2-3 blocks away from me.
God
Dude,
damn.
Wow.
You're
So
plugged in
it's
but didn't know
crazy.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
You're just like
yeah.
in the scene.
Wow.
But yeah, man. But
Small
that's
fucking
wild,
looking back though, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. Honestly, when I first met him, when I first heard the first track he sent me, it was a crap recording, if I'm being honest. But the song, I had the mind and the ears to look past the quality of it and like actually listen to the song because I'm a producer before I'm a beat maker.
Yeah.
So I was able to actually hear the song and I was like, holy shit, this is literally the best thing I've heard from anybody around me that I can like access other than like
Damn.
well, actually, no. He was the best I've heard. So I was like, okay, we definitely got to work. Honestly, when he first sent me the track, I didn't think that I was gonna be able to be on this level.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, but it inspired the shit out of me.
Yeah,
Process.
Right, you're working to impress him, making yourself improve.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And that's what's cool is when you guys inspire each other
Yeah.
and shit. That's where the collaboration comes in. That's when you make something really fucking
Yeah,
cool.
exactly. And it's like just hearing him and hearing the quality in his voice and how he's able to just manipulate it and like. He's still to this day the only person that I've heard sing that's able to like change the key that he's singing in almost instantaneously. And I first found that out when we went with our old engineer Tone. He was just going through the tracks that we were gonna do. And he played one, and then halfway through he just played another one. So the other one stopped, and he immediately adjusted to it. And I was like, yeah, okay, I got the one right here.
That's the one,
Honestly, man.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yo, man.
And you were even changing up the song.
Yeah, exactly. Just to see if he still had
Keep
it.
him on. That's wild,
Keep
man.
him on
It's
his
so
toes.
Yeah,
pretty
he
much.
didn't even notice either.
It's beautiful.
Man, dude, that's the thing. Like, man, this is like truly just like a talent, man. And I believe it's just something that's really just implanted and seared in my DNA, dude.
Yeah.
Because I haven't had any training. Like, I haven't went to any like school to get taught how to sing, how to write, how to rap, how to do any of that, man. Like, that's all just me. Like, I get up here, like I'm learning music theory now. I'm learning, the notes and stuff now. But man, honestly, how I create has nothing to do with it from like my standpoint, I really create. It's just really off of feeling,
Yeah.
But I've had so much time and I've immersed myself in music, just listening, singing, practicing it for so long that after a while you become it, Like I truly believe I'm an instrument at this point,
Totally.
So
Like honestly, I feel like that's the reason why me and you work together so well, and that's why I hear from everybody that I get feedback from, like outside of just me and you. They say you two are something, and I'm like, okay, cool. But it really just hit me that like me, I didn't go to school for any of this either, and I feel like that's the reason why we work together so well, because we work off of rhythm and not like just like we go off of the feeling of it first, and
Right.
not the technical part of it. And
Yeah, you're going
Yeah.
off the vibes. Yeah.
And I'm recently learning that that's not a bad thing. You don't have to know
not at all.
everything in the book. You can.
That's the coolest part of
yeah.
it, because it comes from like a more pure fucking spot.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's 'cause
Exactly.
you're not corrupted by whatever the fuck you learn.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's,
Yeah, not
that's
saying
the
that
cool
it's
part of
bad or
it.
anything. It's
No,
definitely
yeah.
good. I did
Right.
have to learn a lot of shit, and I'm glad I learned it instead of being lazy with it. But it's a lot of people out here, just being honest, that's just, I want to be like that. And then you just try to
Yeah,
be
I
like
feel
that.
you, man.
Yeah,
It's
like-
more organic
Yeah.
approach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Me and him, we literally just work. We don't think of a genre. We don't.
Cool.
We just like what was that? That was yesterday, right, or the day before yesterday?
I don't know.
It was one of those
we
days.
just been creating so much shit lately.
Yeah,
so
no boundaries though. You
Yeah,
just
it was.
like-
Yeah, it was one of those days where we just I just sat down, put together something. I didn't think of a genre. I just I'm gonna use this, that, and after like an hour, I had something together.
Yeah.
You wrote to it, and it was instantly fire.
Ooh, that's the best.
You guys
That's-
keep
that's
at that,
awesome.
man. That's how you hit
Yeah.
something new that no one
Yeah.
heard before. Something
Yeah.
doesn't
Totally.
sound
I'm
like
glad
shit.
you-
Yeah, man.
It's fucking
Yeah.
catchy, right?
I'm glad you said that because
Yeah,
the
that's-
stuff that we got coming up, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait, man.
Well,
Back
Seriously.
to that, like
It's gonna be
we're
dope.
expecting it. Everyone,
Yeah.
put your fucking notifications on.
Please.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yeah.
Yo.
Everyone, please.
Yeah,
go
yeah. Please, everybody
Check
follow
it
me
out.
at the real
Get
Taj
ready for this
McCoy.
the new.
You know, yep.
How far back does it go for you, Chaz? When did you start
So yeah, like,
messing with beats?
so earlier, yeah, like I said, 13, but I would say my mind really got into it maybe around like 10 or 11, because that was around the time when my older brothers and my cousin was trying to rap, and my cousin made beats, my brothers was doing the rapping. And I just remember we just moved into this place, and you know we all living with our mom, so my brothers was in the basement, you know, I'm in my room. We're in this place a couple of months down the road, and I come out of my room and I just see my brothers walking past me with shit like this, and like I'm at the time I don't know what it is. Like, what the hell? Like, are y'all gonna build something? Like, okay, let me try to take part in this. But yeah, they
PA system.
they brought some mics and a laptop, and actually they was using my mom's desktop computer. And
Oh,
they,
wow,
they-
yeah.
Man.
and what really confused me is like seeing them walk past with stuff like that, and then seeing somebody walk past with a mattress and a cover and a sheet. I'm like, wait, what? Like, are we building a fort, like a bounce house or something?
Were
But,
they using that for the sound?
Yeah, it was using
the
they
mattress.
stuffed
Yeah,
it-
like
they
the-
stuffed it all in my mom's closet that she had down there, and hung up the mic in there and everything.
Genius.
Yeah.
That's great.
So
Innovative.
exactly. So I was confused as hell. But I went down and I found out they was building a studio to record and
Yeah.
everything, and they was using Fruity Loops. They was using FL Studio.
shit.
Nice.
And I didn't care for it. I was like, okay, cool. But I went back up, played with my toys or whatever. And a few months down the road, I found out that my cousin here brought this disc. It's a game that's on PlayStation 2. Can't remember the name of it for the life of me, but I just know that it said something Music Maker. And I was like,
Music
oh,
Maker,
shit,
yeah.
I'm tired of all of these
Yeah.
other games, Pac-Man and shit. So let me just try this out real quick.
I think I have that game. I swear that this
Yeah.
synchronicity. I was going through with my younger bro, yesterday through our PlayStation games. And we found it was like Music Maker 2 with like it's on
Exactly.
with like the orange background and like the
That's it.
oh my gosh, bro.
That's
That's so
exactly
It
it.
wasn't,
wild,
it wasn't
bro.
the MTV music generator, was it?
It might.
I
was it?
had,
Something like that.
I had, yeah.
Some on station.
My
I don't-
PlayStation
Yeah.
2 game was MTV's music generator. They had that for PlayStation, and I mean,
I think that was it.
Dude, that's
honestly.
wild.
see, that's crazy if
That's
we
so
all
crazy.
had that same damn game.
I made my first beat. It's
Same.
like, it sounds nice. I showed it to my cousin. He's like, what the fuck is this shit? I'm like, all right, cool. This ain't meant for me. But yeah, honestly, I feel
Shout
like
out to PlayStation.
exactly. Try to get a deal or something.
yeah.
Sponsorship. But
Yeah.
years later, I was 13, bored again, and I remember seeing that FL Studio logo on my mom's laptop this time around. I'm like, okay, this time I'm gonna actually try to get into it.
Yeah.
Popped it open, everything looked like an alien spaceship to me. I'm like, maybe not. But I'm like, oh wait, I can just look up on YouTube if anybody posted any tutorials or anything.
Yep.
Luckily me, this Indian kid posted a tutorial on there on how to make like a UK garage beats or something like that. And I just followed every step of it. And
No way.
yeah, I probably paused that video maybe like 200 times, just going step by step.
Yeah,
Doing
man.
everything that he did, and
Yeah.
that taught me the full thing of it. And
The
I just kept it up
process,
from there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
My first beats was absolutely horrific. Years later, it was still absolutely horrific, but it took for me to be like, you know what, I actually want to be good at this.
Yeah.
I really want to be good at this, and I just every song that I listened to from that point on, I just paid attention to every single detail and paid attention to what gave me a feeling, like what put goosebumps on my arms, and raised the
Right.
hair on the
That's
back of my
solid.
neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and I just remember all of those sounds, and it made a sound for me pretty much. Like, so to this day I still do it.
Fuck
like,
yeah,
I
man.
can't-
Still building it
dude.
out.
I was just telling him earlier. I
Yes,
can't
bro.
even-
I'm getting even more excited now to just hear the new stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
like,
I was just telling this guy a few hours ago that that I don't even listen to I can't listen to music and enjoy it anymore. I listen to it and analyze it every single
critique,
time,
yeah.
and then I listen to it and enjoy it.
yeah.
But
That's awesome.
yeah, I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I got a very long way to go, and but I'm getting there definitely. Especially with the growth we made this year, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any shows? Any shows? Any shows?
Yeah.
I know we got that open mic coming up.
It's that. I actually, man, I was supposed to be put on this one show that was like an R&B show, but they told me that they had to push it back because the Sub T had to cut some shows because of COVID or something like that.
Oh.
Got you. We're just there, so hopefully
Yeah.
that's
Hopefully
they
don't
get back
do more of
in the
that.
swing.
Hopefully not. But yeah, man. As of right now, it's just this one show coming up, the open mic coming up that I'm featuring at.
Cool.
But after that,
Platform.
man, man.
Yeah.
After that, hopefully they get whatever figured out for that R&B show. But that's
tight.
coming as well. But man, I plan on performing a lot more. So I'll be finding a lot of spots and stuff to do.
Cool. Well, we would love to have you guys on.
Oh yeah,
Again.
man.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely. I loved it, man.
And very much looking forward to the new drops.
Yes, sir.
No doubt.
But yeah, thank you, Taj, coming on.
Man, thank
It's
you
been
guys.
a blast. Episode 29. Doc Sleep, you got anything?
Stay hungry.
What's stay nice? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
absolutely,
yeah.
bro.
No doubt.
Superman,
What's-
Batman.
Totally,
The
man.
dynamic
Wayne.
duo.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Well, sweet. Thank you guys, everyone. Thanks
No
for
doubt.
tuning in, and we'll see you guys all next week.
Peace, peace.